Hey, how's it going? I'm Mike Moak from After the Fall. We're here in Montreal tonight. We're from Albany, New York, and we're a punk hardcore band.
Next song's a new one called Trackless.
Remember when you shouted at me over the phone and said I was your kid? Remember when you had a fucking clue about this business? Well, sorry to say it, but I proved you wrong.
It was our first record as a three-piece band, so we started writing it in late 2009, early 2010, and then Casey had joined our band on bass at the time, and he helped with the writing, and we decided to record with Jay Moss in Boston. He's from the band Defeater, and it was a really fun record to do, and the writing process was cool too. At the time, we practiced in our drummer's garage at his old house, and we got to spend a lot of time doing it before we recorded, and yeah, it was a good time. It's a really fast, abrasive, short punk hardcore record.
Where were your riches? I knew what was right for us all along.
There's lyrics about how it changes and everywhere changes. People get older and bands break up and whatever, venues shut down. But there's always a new resurgence of fans and bands. So things change and places and whatever. But there'll always be good music and good people around. So that's one good thing. Well, from that. I made a list on that record. It was just a bunch of old Albany bands. Like there's some classic old hardcore straight edge bands, Monster X, Devoid of Faith. Awesome punk bands like Police Line and Disenchanted, and then there was like a little bit more 90s bands, Down Foundation, and my friends Rockets and Blue Lights a few years back, and there's just some really good bands from that area, really good people.
That's where we're different. What have you done? What impact have you really had? You said, do you think people really care about your records or your band? Well, maybe one or two.
Yeah, actually last time we were here, we were parked on this street right here overnight, and we came out and the car had been sideswiped, and someone left a note like, oh, here's the license plate number of who hit your car, and we tried calling the police station and trying to sort it out, but it ended up being so complicated to do the American Canadian insurance policy, and we just we just bit the bullet and drove home. This is actually our busiest time right now. Every year we go to Gainesville for the fest and Halloween weekend, and this year Anchors from Australia and Anti-Lectural from Holland and the Stereo State from Boston are touring with us down, and that'll be really cool. Actually, we start recording a new record next week, September 2nd. We're going to spend a few weeks doing that. And then we have, right before that tour, we have a few one-off shows. We're opening for Propagandhi in New York City, which is really cool, and playing with Off With Their Heads in downstate New York, and yeah, and then we do the tour, and then the record will come out. Hopefully, we'll try to put a song or two out around the fall, and then hopefully the record will be out after the holidays.
Well, I'm glad we parted ways. It worked out for the best, and the friends we made, I knew all along. I'm sorry to say it, but I proved you wrong.
Facebook or whatever. It's just a small Big Cartel site, and yeah, pretty much the Facebook website with shows and merch and stuff is probably the most frequently updated. So I would just look up After the Fall 518 on Facebook.
Where were your